Hi, my name is Paul Schuman. I have lived here in Fallbrook for about 11 years. I have been involved in quite a few different parts of Fallbrook. My main business area is helping business people get out of financial trouble. I settle their debts at a discount, find them new money, and maybe even coach them into straightening their business and going in the right direction. It's something that I truly love and I've been involved with. Even though I've got 40 years as a real estate broker, my love is helping people stay out of trouble and keeping Fallbrook productive. You know, this area is pretty an amazing place in Fallbrook, but prior to that, I lived 17 years in Oceanside, 6 years in Vista, but when I moved to Fallbrook, I found a home. And I can't tell you how incredibly beautiful it is up here. It's like an amazing enchanted forest within a city. And I just totally love it. I've been involved with the Chamber for a number of years, probably 5 or 6 years as an ambassador. I'm also a member of the Chamber with my 501c3. We formed in 2014, my wife and I formed Fallbrook Village Toastmasters. And if you don't know what Toastmasters is, it's a speaking organization. It's the largest in the world, with about 347,000 people in 123 countries. And we are so happy to have it here in Fallbrook. And for the last many years, other than COVID, we've been Presidential Distinguished, which is the top honors you can get in Toastmasters. So we're very happy, and now we're bringing in more military into them to help them to be able to speak when they transition out of military into civilian life. They've got a little bit better standing on it, and we just really love what we do. We're involved in quite a few different organizations down here. And then about a year ago, I realized there was a greater need because we are in a military town, and I love playing Santa Claus. So I formed a 501c3 called Health and Wealth Angels, Inc. And primarily it's designed to do about 3 things. One, to take care of kids, because I donate toys and I help children in disabled areas, in needy areas, whatever it is, I'll show up and I'll give them toys. But even beyond that, I've worked with the military, with the Boys and Girls Club. I've worked with Hope Foundation, a lot of it playing Santa Claus, because we need to give love back to the kids. That's only part of what we do. The other part that I am working very hard on is disabled American vets that are in trouble. And because we're in a military town, I am now working with disabled vets, trying to get them back on their feet, getting them more productive and more active, and helping them through the myriad of problems that we have in the social services area. I don't know if anybody has ever tried to call social services and been on the phone for an hour waiting and then get hung up on you. We try and circumvent those things and help the military get to where they need to so they can get the help. The same way with domestic violent victims, with women and kids that have been knocked around. Typically, they don't know where to go first. If we find them, we get them to where they need help. And I tell you, it's the biggest joy I've ever had in my life, knowing that I can help another human being, whether it's in business or whether it's in a 501c3 helping them get out of trouble. It's who I am, and I love it. And Fallbrook is a perfect place to be because from what I understand, there's over 150 charities in Fallbrook. We are the most giving community out there. Whether it's arts and crafts or whether it's individual stuff helping schools or bands or you name it, we love to help. And the number of charities shows it. And one of the reasons why I love playing Santa Claus, and I didn't realize this as much until after I started playing it. One day, I was down at a store and they were doing a Christmas thing, and they said they needed a Santa Claus, but they didn't have an outfit. They happened to have one. And I started playing Santa Claus. But what I noticed when I started doing that is how the children responded. And I can't tell you the amazing joy it feels inside when there's a child sitting on your lap with a big smile and and you give them a present and they're just happy and they can choose whatever they want and they're playing around. It does something for your soul that nothing in the world can. No drug, no nothing can bring in that. So playing Santa Claus for me and helping people in the street, for one, it's giving back to society, but for me, it's giving me my life. It gives me a purpose to help people because there's very few people out there. Like they say, it takes a village. Oh no, man, it takes a country. It takes everybody to understand we need to smile more. We need to allow our kids to play, and not on video games, but play in real life. We need to see them actually happy and smiling. And when I go out there and I see people that are hungry and homeless, and I bring them a box of food and their eyes light up. You can't imagine what it does to somebody inside going, oh my God, I saved their life. Maybe not in real life, but maybe partially, because they were hungry. And I know I've given away blankets and given away all sorts of things but when they get it, it's like they don't do much in the beginning, but then when you turn around at a distance, it's like, oh, I have food, or I have this. And if more people would understand that reaching a hand out and helping somebody that needs it will give them an equal benefit of joy in their heart. It's the one thing that it confuses me. And I'm gonna have to say this right blunt. It confuses me why people who are extremely wealthy sit on their money until they die. And then all the inheritance people come in and grab their money and do anything. And the person who made it all never got to see a smile on any of their faces when they enjoyed what they got. I tell people, if you're getting in the older area and you've got a lot of money, give it away. If you got children, start handing it to them now so that you can see the smiles on their faces when they find a better apartment, or they're dressing nicer, or they get to go to a place that they want to. Put it in the loved ones that you want hands. And if you don't have any, find charities, but give it to them while you're alive. So one, they can honor you, but two, you can honor yourself for going, you did something good before you passed away. And it didn't go to probates, and it didn't go to fights between kids. You gave it to them already. Get to enjoy your kids by giving them something. It's all tax-free. You can give them like $13,000 per person every year. Husband and wife can get $26,000 to a person. Tax-free. If you'd like to get in touch with me for resolving any of your debt issues, understanding credit issues, getting your system back on track again, you can email me very simply. It's just paul@wisewealthchoices.com. That's WISE, wisewealthchoices.com, and I'll be able to email you back with anything you need to know.